Uh, uh, Bruno, how everything is okay? So, guys, good evening again. Let me see. I guess this is the first time that I am in a meeting with Felipe and Bruno. Yes. It
My
is,
first time with you.
yeah. And you too, Bruno? Is your first time with me?
Yes, hello, good night, good evening. Yes, it's my first time, but I am on CNC about three months. I think.
That's good. So before we start already, let's present myself. Guys, my name is Wellington. I have been here on TNT for about almost 3 years. It will be in July. And as a host since October 2020. I'm from Salvador, but I'm currently living in Rio. And I'm a civil engineer. I'm 28. But I work in a fintech in the financial planning area, so totally different, but I am graduated. And what else I could say about me? I really talk a lot. I love TNT. In the beginning, when I just discovered TNT, I used to come in all meetings that I could. It was in the beginning of the pandemic, so I guess we had more time in home. Nowadays, I don't work full home offices during this time. And here I am again. And I would like to know a little bit more about you, Bruno and Felipe. Could you start, Bruno? Present yourself.
Yes, of course. Well, I am 29 years old. I am living in Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul. I really enjoyed CNC. I find out it on LinkedIn, and I was following the posts, the the page, and suddenly I think that's the moment that I have to start it, and I really enjoy it. I like to cook. I like to practice sports. Um, I like to watch movies, TV shows. I am on I am on in a relationship about two years, and I am trying to improve my English to to apply it on new jobs, new positions, and I think that's it.
It's really good. Thanks, Bruno. And you, Felipe.
Thanks.
Uh, Good evening, guys. My name is Felipe. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 40 years old. I'm content designer. I belong to TNT Social. Nowadays, I'm looking for a new job, a new opportunity. So I have a child, a son. His name is Francisco. He's almost 4 years old. I'm married to Manuela. She's from Pernambuco, but we live in São Paulo.
That's really good. Thanks, Felipe.
Welcome.
And you, Marta. Welcome.
Hello, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
My
Could you
name
present
is-
yourself? Oh, sorry.
Yes. My name is Marta. I'm from Belo Horizonte. I'm 40 years old. I'm married, have 2 kids. I am a musician. I play the violin. And I'm studying English because I love to travel. And for fun, I like to study another language.
That's really good. you just came on the right meeting because we are gonna talk about traveling.
Yes, I know.
That's good. And Herbert, could you present yourself to the others?
Okay, are you listening?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm Herbert. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital, and work in financial department, now consultant company. About the English, I'm here to develop my speaking English, especially, and maybe final the year I'll want just a dream, not planning, but a travel for, I don't know, maybe Europe or another country, but I'm just planning, just seeing.
that's good. I hope you go and then you will share your experience.
Yes, yes.
That's good. And you, Master, to close this one.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city, Cali de Linhares, the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I'm a student administration. I'm a student English since 2018. I started the student through traditional school Wizard. Now I study through the internet and I practice every day with us in Trinity. Today is I love the topic because the travel is very, very nice talk about this topic.
That's really good. I will send here the questions. I know you guys know how TNT works, but just to remind, we have here those questions. We do need to follow them, depending on how the conversation goes. And we have the simple rules to respect each other, to think about that we have here 6 people to talk and share experiences, and don't say sorry. Committing mistakes is part of the process, so it's all allowed here. Okay, guys? And I will start with the question that can be, sometimes frustrating or sometimes not. To me, is a question frustrating. How often do you travel? And I would say this one, I would like to start. I don't travel as often as I would like, I I really wish I could travel every month, but I can't. I don't know if you guys just travel only on vacations or have this opportunity always. I will start with Marta that say that loves to travel. How often do you travel, Marta?
I used to travel always because my orchestra used to play in another cities, and we have played in Portugal last year, and we played in Argentina also, and some cities in Minas Gerais. So yes, that's it. I travel a lot.
That's really good. Very nice. And you, Master, that also like to travel. How often do you travel?
So I love to travel, but I don't travel a lot. I travel about 3 times or 4 times for year because my state is a small state. I can to travel the capital or another city, but I travel in several states in the Brazil. I like to know about another culture, another people. Travel for me is a special moment.
That's really good. And you, Felipe, how often do you travel?
My last travel was in the New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I went to Boiçucanga. Is a beach.
Where is it?
Boiçucanga, no. Oh my God. Is next to São Sebastião. Oh my God. Bertioga.
I already hear about it, but I'm not sure about where is it exactly, but I know, I got it.
It's a north in Brazil, in São Paulo, north of.
Got it.
Normally I travel maybe 1 or 2 times per year. I want to travel more, but I can't, and now I'm unemployed. Is impossible, almost impossible. 1 or 2 or 2.
1 year, yeah. Yeah, it's a good frequency. Yeah. And you, Bruno, how often do you travel?
Well, it depends what do you consider traveling, because I try to do a trip every month, but with a short distance, Here on Rio Grande do Sul, there are a lot of cities like Bento Gonçalves, Gramado, Canela, and these cities have Italian culture, a lot of wineries, so and have a short distance from Porto Alegre. So I try to visit one of these cities one time per month. I think I am not sure that's correct, but I try to do small trips.
It's really good. You remind me something that I will ask later. And you, Herbert, how often do you travel?
Nowadays, not much. Here in São Paulo, some cities that I visit to my grandparents in Mogi das Cruzes. I visited a countryside city last year, Santos, but in another state, many time ago that I didn't visit another state of São Paulo, of Brazil, or another country. So I rarely travel.
Got it. And guys, I want to go to the second question, and let me give you guys a little context what I mean with this question. Which type of traveler are you? How do you define yourself? Like, are you a adventurous person, a cultural traveler, or do you travel because of your work? How would you define if you could put if you could define you as a kind of travel, which kind of would you be? Let me see. Felipe, which type?
I think I'm a familiar traveler. I think I just travel with my family. Last year I went to Pernambuco twice in a wedding, and and I went to south of Pernambuco in a beach, Tamandaré. I think I went to another, no, two times. But in the past, I lived in, for example, in Ireland, and I went to 4 or 5 countries in a, how can I say in English, mochilão.
Yeah, I forgot, but I will search here.
But I think that I think I come back to Brazil almost 10 years ago, and long time ago. And now I'm a familiar traveler.
It's good. I guess things gonna change all the time. Yeah, it's backpacking. And you, Herbert, which type of traveler are you? How do you define you?
Question. If I visit another, I don't know, maybe don't have a specific type of traveling, but if I like visit another country, visit the nature, the lands that we saw on videos, YouTube or TV. There are some paisagens that are very beautiful. Maybe see the place. Another person that culture that go to museum, but I would like to. It's interesting to visit a museum, maybe another country, to know the culture, history, and go to beach, maybe stadium. I don't know. I don't have a specific type, but depends on the situation, the country.
Yeah, you are the type that enjoy the place. Just go and enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. And you, Marcio, are you in a type of traveler?
So I agree with Felipe. I'm a family travel because I like to travel for relax with my family. Some moments I travel to visit another friends in another place, but I like to travel with my family and my wife and my son, because we like to visit at the beach, or in some moments we like to visit different beaches. Uh, uh, for me, I'm consider family traveling.
That's really good. And you, Marta, what type of traveler are you?
Well, depends of the country, the situation. I love to travel to know the culture of the place, and to see museums. And I love to travel with my family, and I love to taste the local food, and to see different parks and nature. That's it.
That's really good. And you, Bruno?
Well, I think I am cultural traveler. I like to know natural beauties, beaches or mountains, I like to, like Marta said, I like to try new meals, new food too. And well, I like to travel with my girlfriend because when when we are just of us, it's easier to, I don't know, it we have more uh, common interests, and it's easier to do things, to knowing places, or uh, decide to stay at home sometime. So I like to traveling, just me and my girlfriend.
Yeah, I got it. I got your point. It's something that I will ask later. But before, guys, how do you choose the place you want to go, like to travel? What are the points, the criteria that you take in consideration when you choose a city to meet? Let me see, Marta, what do you take on consideration?
First of all, I like to plan my 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 travel in advance, because especially when I travel abroad, because I like to reserve, um, to buy the tickets before, with in advance. Uh, I paid before I travel, and I like to travel with my family, and somewhere that all my family will like.
And it's easy to find a place where everybody can like. Do you have you ever had problem in choosing with them?
Yes, everyone wants something different. It's difficult to find a place that everyone like wants to go.
Yeah, I got it. But it's in the end, everything works. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's good. And you, Felipe, what are the criteria to you for choosing a place?
I think is nowadays is normally what my family like. Uh, for example, I went to Pernambuco because my wife uh, needed to visit her mother,
Yeah,
her family there. Normally is there is just the family man.
yeah. Your family say where is the place that you can go. Yeah,
The first criteria.
yeah, that's good. And you, Bruno, you say that you like to know the places and travel with your girlfriend. How are the criteria for you?
Well, last month, me and my girlfriend traveled to São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, Paraty, because we had events, wedding to in São Paulo, but this wedding was canceled, and we talked together about to know Paraty, because I think it's most interesting than São Paulo, sorry. But Paraty, we saw it on the internet, the places, how can I say, the
The touristic points?
yes, thanks, yes, and it nos chamou a atenção, and we rented a car and traveled about 4 hours driving a car, and most because in São Paulo we don't have a lot of things to do, you know, and in this case we just prefer to visit Paraty.
Yeah, I got it. And you, Márcio, what are the criteria for you?
In my case, I enjoy a lot when I travel to Florianopolis. I had the two opportunities to visit the place, the beautiful place. The first I I visit during 5 days. Another moment I return there. I visit during 10 days with my family because there exist several beaches, beautiful beaches. The capital, the state of Santa Catarina, several malls in the downtown. I enjoy a lot this place. I intend to return there again in the future.
Bye, Marta. See you later.
See you guys. Thank you.
You're
See you.
welcome. Herbert, I will keep it with you. Go on. What are the criteria for you? The question number 4. How did you choose a place to travel to?
Good. I think it depends on the situation, depends what my goals in a specific day. And depends on thinking the place that you go, because every place is different. Like there are nature, there are places like have a beach, there are places that have monumental, for example. So it depends on the city, the place that I will go. Don't have a specific criteria. But and depends what my humor, what I want, my goals, like so maybe I want to go through the nature, maybe I want to go like a cold place, for example, but I don't have a lot of criteria.
Got it. Yeah, I have traveled twice just seeing the cheapest tickets that have, and then I found out the place and just went to, it worked. And the travel was cheaper than I thought. It is a good way to choose a place. If you like different places, just send there, just search there for the cheapest tickets in Brazil or outside in both. It works too.
You
And
keep looking the promotions.
no, it was just like I can take my vacations on January. Okay, let me see where is the cheaper price of the tickets in January to travel for about 7 days. And I just found out, okay, I have never went to this place. I want to go there. And I bought.
Nice choice.
Yeah, I did this twice, and then I went to Porto Seguro and another to Maceió, which was really good. Both cities are good to go to. I will do this later, but to travel abroad, it's a good way to do, you know. And always you have different place to go. So if you guys have never tried this, just give it a shot. It's good. And guys, I don't know when you something, and I will ask this because of the way when I travel. I like to, and Bruno said something that remind me that about tasting the foods on the city that he went to. Do you used to talk with the people that lives on the city when you go to discover like hiding places to go or foods or restaurants or places that normally just people that live on the city knows? Or did you search on the internet, Instagram? How did you plan the trip? Do you just go to the place and found out? Did you search on the internet, Instagram, or you mix the things? How is it? Let me start with Bruno that said about the foods. How did you do this on the city?
Well, about the food, I don't know. I don't like. I don't search on internet. So I try to follow my instincts. You know, well,
Yeah,
when I see when I think about a good place, you know, I think, well, I think that's worth. So I try, but it's um trying hiding uh, restaurants. It's more difficult. You really have to know that place or know local people. So I I think in my case I think it's more uh, difficult. I try to do it here in my city, you know, but in another cities I try to follow my instincts.
that's good. I try to follow my instincts too, and also asking to people. I guess both are good too. And how is it for you, Marcio?
So, in my case, I like to taste the several different foods, but I like to taste the pizza when I travel another place because here in Brazil, several places where have different flavor. For example, here in my state, we have pizza, the carne seca is different. Another places, different flavor. I like to 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 choose the place about the beach because I and my family like to visit the beach different, but the plan when I arrive there, the taste several foods and enjoy the new place. I like to go out at night with my family for know more this place, and I visit the mall because I like to know the new stores and different places.
It's really good, Marcio. Thanks. And you, Felipe, how do you do this about the foods and when you want to know more about it, what you record of?
I like try the um, to taste the local foods. For For example, in Ireland, I taste the Irish breakfast. You know,
How is it? I have no clue how about it.
a big plate with beans, meat. There is a piece of blood of I don't know, one animal. Is a very strong, very strong. For example, but I have a simple example. I went to Serra Negra, countryside. I think is 20 kilometers from here, I think. I went to Serra Negra in 2016, I guess. And there I ate in a lot of bars or restaurants, and there everything you eat with mayonnaise, green mayonnaise, you know. Everything you eat with green mayonnaise,
Yeah,
mayonnaise verde.
yeah. Some people doesn't like, for example, to put ketchup on everything because it's
Yes, and
something like with mayonnaise.
yes.
But I got it. You try to taste the different stuffs. And you, Herbert, how is it for you? Do you search on the internet? Do you ask for people? Do you follow your instincts?
What is five question?
It's about a mix of the seven. If do you try to taste the main local foods, and how do you organize it? Do you ask for advice to people? Do you look for it on the internet? Do you just see the place and try to go there?
I think I look for try that on the internet. If I go to a place, I try to look for a restaurant that I have that fits on me, like what type of restaurant I like, the price or it's good, the food, what the type of good food. So I look for maybe internet and sometimes I go out, I just walk to try to meet a place that oh I'm walking, oh I see a restaurant, maybe it's good, maybe not, but just walk. So for example, when I went to the United States, I just was walking. Oh, I need just walk, look for a restaurant.
Yeah, I guess this is one of the best ways to do things. And guys, about like, oh, go on, Bruno, please. I didn't saw your hands up.
Just a quick comment. Philip said he almost never search on internet, and I just look on internet when I have doubt to which place is better, you know, and I see the price and the comments on Google, you know, and the comments are very, how can I say, sincero.
Sincere.
But sincere. Yes, the comments on Google page and rating is a good way to choose a place to go.
Yeah. Talking about this, have you ever give rating a place that you like a lot or you hate it, you know? And how is it? Are you sincere on your comments?
Yeah, I try to give a 5 stars or hating. On almost all the places I go, because I think it's important to this place, and people trying thinking about to go there, and I think it's uh, a good way to help uh, both both people.
Yeah, you're totally right. You know, talking about this, I remember yesterday I was trekking with my friend because it was her birthday and she wants to go to Pedra Bonita, but we couldn't because any Uber accepted travel. And then I discovered why, because the GPS put in a wrong place, so they just reject when they see. But anyone put these on the sections how to go to Pedra Bonita. So it's something that I would like to people put. And then I went to Morro dos Irmãos, that is near to Vidigal. And then someone just rated the tracking as soft, but isn't soft. Is a medium tracking. It's 45 minutes that is not so easy to someone. And I was, oh my gosh, if I discovered who gave this comment, I could kill this person. To me, it was okay because, okay, I can do a medium tracking, but someone that is going for the first time, oh my gosh, would be, you know. And I always like to give the feedback on the places that I go, like live, and then I also comment, like you said, you know, to help people that are looking for, and I give the maximum of details. It's really important. Helped me before, so I guess I can help too. Would you like to add, Bruno? You would say something else.
No, just saying. In your case, it's almost like it was like trap. Oh, go on, it's
Yeah,
easy, but
he
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
Yeah. And you, Felipe?
Uh, sorry, I lost. What question now?
Yeah, actually isn't here, but is about if you rate the places that you go, you know, if you give comments, if you say to the person, to the owner of the restaurant or hotel, you know, um live when you are there or after on internet or Instagram? Did you used to do that? And do you think that is important to give this feedback?
I think it is important. It is important for depends. For example, in restaurants, I think, for example, the owner of a restaurant can invite his friends to I think to dar uma boa nota, you know?
Yeah, rate
Restaurant,
well.
I think is, but I don't know if this is common. But for example, your example about the when you're climb the mountain, no, climb, no, climb the mountain.
Yeah,
I think it's different because depends of the conditional, physical conditional, I think. But I don't know. Normally, I go a place. I don't see the Google and Instagram. Depends.
Yeah, I got it. I think it is important to see, and the numbers of ratings that the place have. It's
Depends
also
on
a guide of it if
the
it is true or something like you said, you know. Sometimes people can call their friends to rate well, and you can be in a trap.
if I know I saw a lot of hates, I think a lot of hates in a place. If I discover that movement, I think I refuse it this place.
Yeah, got it. And Herbert, how is it for you? Do you rate, give feedbacks, search for them?
Is see when I see a hotel, I try to see the feedbacks, the evaluation, like 5-star, 4-star, is very important. Not just pricing is important, but if the evaluation is good. So I look for the feedback to have an idea. Because if the hotel has 1-star of evaluation, so probably will be one choose.
Got it. And you, Márcio?
So, in my opinion, about the weight, the place, I understand it. But when I travel, I like to use the service Airbnb for a rent the apartment where I stay with my family. There exists the opportunity about the comments in the future about like or dislike the local. I I I looking for to say the truth about this local. When I travel another city, I like talk the local people about the places where I visited, restaurant and the store and the another local, because I can visit the better place in there, and the local place know about the good or the bad local in your city. I have a bad experience when I travel in the past because I visit the bad place. Now I like talk with the local people because I like the I forgot the name, indicação, the place where I visit with my family. But it's I have I read the local. I comment. I I write in the internet about it because another people know about this place is good or bad.
Yeah, totally. And guys, we have just more 9 minutes, and I would like to close with the best question that I think, you know, it's always good to dream about it. And Let me see. The question number 6. If price didn't matter, where would you be your next trip? Which place would you guys choose if didn't matter price? You just could buy and go. I guess to me would be Japan, you know? I really want to know Japan, but it's too expensive. Everything is expensive in Japan. The tickets, the hotel, the food, it's expensive country. Let me see. Felipe, if price didn't matter, where would you go?
I think Thailand or Jamaica. I don't know. I need to just deitar. I don't remember name on the beach and enjoy and don't think in anything because I'm a little bit tired about the news, about my situation. A lot of jobs interview. I'm a little bit tired, and I need just a beach, a place, a agreeable place, and enjoy. And I think that's it.
Yeah, a good place. You know, you said about Jamaica. I remember that I saw on Instagram a really beautiful beach there that they had an encounter between a waterfall and the sea. So it was simply amazing. And I remember another place that I could go to, Machu Picchu, but this one is not just money, it's organized myself. I can go there.
Is it
It's less expensive than Japan.
expensive in Machu Picchu?
No, it's not too expensive as Japan.
My
I
course
just need to organize myself and then I go.
my cousin travel to Peru. I think tomorrow.
That's really good. Yeah, I'm in love with Machu Picchu, but isn't the time yet. And you, Bruno, where would you travel if price
Well,
didn't matter?
if I could visit any place, Italy, no, with no doubt, because I really like this country. I am trying to recognize my citizenship, and além disso, I am not sure how can I say that in English, but I think that there are a lot of amazing places and amazing food, historical places too. I don't know. I am a really big fan to about everything to Italy. So with no doubt, if I could, I will be there in Italy.
Yeah, driving a Ferrari on the highways of Toscana, yeah.
Almost like that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country too. And you, Herbert, if money didn't matter, where would you go?
Maybe London. There are many options. I think London, the
Why London?
great city.
But why did you choose London? Do you have something specific there, or just curious to meet it?
Just curiosity, and of course develop English too. But just curiosity.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, when I think London, I think about the books and a lot of stories that have there, you know, series and I remember the mysteries books like Sherlock Holmes and other cities that we have. So it's a really good city to meet. And you, Marcio?
So the good situation where the price didn't matter. This situation, I visited the Maldives because I like to visit to the beach. There exist several beaches, beautiful beaches. The local food, the I forgot the name, águas cristalinas. This specific place I visit when the price didn't matter because I watch several videos in the YouTube there expensive local because exist several places different in Maldives, but everywhere is very expensive. But one day I visited there.
Yeah, I hope everybody on the next meeting is impossible because it's just next week. But in the next year, come on the meeting and we can talk about traveling again. And everybody say, oh, I just like Maldives, I like the Italia, Jamaica, and London, you know, guys. And it will be awesome. We have just more 1.5 minutes, actually, just one. I send here the survey. I just would like to thank you guys for the meeting. It's always good to talk with you here on TNT and talking about traveling. It's good too. I need vacations. Thanks God, I'll be on vacations on June, but I will just travel in Brazil, for instance, and maybe on next meeting that I have next vacation, I can say to you guys, oh, I'm going to Japan. I guess it's not so possible, but let me dream about it. Okay, guys. And I guess this is all. We have another meeting now. So guys, take care. See you next week if you won't be traveling. And